Hello, and welcome to Gulf Blue Concepts, Automotive Peripherals and Track Software. Today we're going to be looking at how to manage the My Configurations tab in our website portal. The portal is separated into three areas. One is wing configurations, the next is My Track configurations, and the one at the bottom is known track configurations. We'll start with the known track configurations, and essentially what this does is it allows you to choose a track from the track list here, which we described in another video. You have the ability to preload it to your mobile device so that you can view it at any time you want. Maybe you're in a plane traveling to the track. This will allow you to actually look at it and see if you want to move sectors around or move things around on the track. The way the system is designed that when you are within 75 miles of any track, it will automatically appear on your mobile device. You don't need to input it here, it will see it. But this we just added in case you were more than 75 miles away from a track, you'd be able to go in and take a look at it. Very simple. The next section we have is the My Tracks. Now, My Tracks are tracks that you can create, whether they're autocross, rallies, circuits on maybe some unknown tracks. And if you stumble across any tracks that we don't have, just send us the name and the location and we'll reach out to the track and get their official data and update our database. But this is a track that I created driving around my neighborhood. And you can see what the track looks like in the thumbnail. I can set sectors. I can set start finish. This right now is loaded to the mobile device, means I'm testing with it. Or right here, I can load to mobile. This is just a dummy one, so there's no GPS data. So there's really nothing to do here. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click on the start finish link. And it's going to take me to an actual picture of the track. So you can see right here, I drove around my town. I created a nice, neat circuit. Very easy to follow. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to edit the start. Move the start here. See, I moved it right there. I'm going to hit edit finish. I'm going to move the finish here. And you see right here, rather than create a circuit, I just created a point-to-point driving area. So very simple, for you to set up. So you can see how this could be done for an autocross. But what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to make it a circuit. I'm going to edit the start, and I'm actually going to put the start finish right here. So I do that, and now what I can do is I can add sectors. So I'll go here and I'll click the plus sector. Let's add one sector here, one sector here, one sector here. I'm going to save the sectors and then save all the changes. Now, essentially what this has done is it saved all of these parameters so that when I go to a track and I'm on my mobile device, all this stuff will be pre-programmed. All I need to do is click the launch button on the mobile device and the system will start tracking it. You'll see lap times every time you go by the start finish sign. You will see individual sector times. So if you run 5 laps or 100 laps, all of that data will be aggregated. It'll show you your best lap. And as I have in one of the other demos, you can actually see the comparison of any 2 laps that you did. So you can see where you can improve. And then we also have an algorithm that gives you suggestions on where you can make changes. All right, so let's go back to the My Configs wing. Now, this section right here, the wing configuration allows you, if you click on wing configuration, what it does is it brings you to the list of all of our tracks. You can pick any track you want, and then you can come over here to program track. So when I click on program track, it'll load the track. And right now we're just looking at Laguna Seca. Now, because this is a known track, we follow whatever the GPS coordinates that the track shared with us, so that they are always accurate. So start finish, you can't change on the stored tracks. But you could, if you wanted to run the track, create your own track from it, and then have your own version of Laguna Seca start finish. So you can do a bunch of different things. But what I'm going to do right now is we're going to create some coordinates for our interactive wing. Now, to use the interactive wing, you must have a black box and you must have an interactive wing. The black box will be able to be used with everything from the wings that we've created to other items that we have coming out, everything from shocks to diffusers to anything that could help with car telemetry and car balance. So I'm going to click right here. And what it does is it says, hey, listen, okay, you have your wing. We're going to set it up. And what we want to do is we want to have this wing when we go into this corner at 30%. When we come out of the corner, we'd like to see it at closer to 10%. Click add. And then I can just go around. I'm just going to put some arbitrary ones, not to go crazy, but you can see how simple it is to set these wing positions. Now, once these positions are saved and you click up Update Wing, you submit them to the system. You go back to the My Configs. You can see right here, this is the brace track that we just updated. I'm going to click Load to Mobile. Now it's loaded to mobile. What that means is that when you're on your mobile device and you click this track and you're at Laguna Seca, the wing that is attached to your black box will follow all of those key points. So it's a great way for you to get the most out of the wing settings. Wings today, all of them only work on a high or low, meaning they're on or off. You press the brake sends a signal, the wing goes up, you release, it goes down. So it doesn't have that variability that you need as you're exiting corners. So this allows for that with our system. So I want to thank you for watching this video on Gulf Blue Concepts, and have a great day.